Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics to get more people playing your indie game. You are listening to the Indie Game Marketing School with your instructors, Daniel Doan and Tony Chan.
All right, so on this episode, we're going to talk about how to create an infographic that drives up traffic on your site. So yeah, Daniel, go for it.
All right, so I mean, people may not really know this, but as a game developer, it's making infographics is actually not a bad idea. I recently came upon this awesome game, right? And basically there was like a series of short infographics about it, and each infographic. So for context, it was a tower defense game, and there was a bunch of like social media infographics on it, and each infographic was basically like detailing the journey of each character. So there's like a tower that gets upgraded or something, or like a cannon that gets upgraded. Well, I thought it was really cool because like it's a form of good storytelling, using infographics or graphics. And like when I say like I guess infographics, I'm kind of referring to like images that have both text and graphics on them, and they're kind of designed in a way where like there's a logical flow and there's like data on it. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a good way to like have an excuse to put out content. For example, if you're working on any game and you're tired of just posting GIFs, just posting like screenshots over and over again, try to think of creative ways for you to express that information via like an infographic. So for example, let's say that you have a character that can be upgraded 2 times. Let's say like a knight gets upgraded to like an armored knight, upgraded into like a super duper armored knight, right? Make like an infographic detailing what it means to upgrade to those classes. So maybe have like a little picture with like classes there, and then put some like text right below them, explaining the lore behind each class, and put arrows going from like the first tier to the second tier to the third tier. And yeah, so I guess it's all like, I guess it's all about finding creative ways to show data about your game and show potential players what it's going to be like to play your game and to get immersed into your game's lore.
Yeah, and we're just more drawn to pictures instead of words. And so if you can have like a cool looking picture that, explains the flow of your game or just shows your game in general, it's going to catch people's attention. And so how could we make our infographic go viral? Like, do we just post it out everywhere or share it with people or get people to share it? Like, how would we go about doing that?
So I feel like, in order to do it well, you need to give it like as part of like a set. So like, for example, you can't just make one infographic and just post it on Twitter and call it a day. You need to create like a series of infographics that tell like a cohesive story. And then you need to, basically, kind of like drip it across multiple networks and essentially craft like a narrative behind that, So the best infographics are the ones that can be used to like, or can be posted across multiple social networks and has kind of like a longevity aspect to it, so that it's not just a post once and you're done kind of thing. So like what I would personally recommend if you want to go the infographic marketing route is to come up with like a cool concept and then try to like split it out to like at least 5 different little panels, and then so basically each of those panels is like another post. And yeah, so like, for example, let's say that you have like you're making like an RPG game and you're trying to convey a story using infographics, right? What you can do is you can create one little thing for each character, so barbarian, ranger, wizard, stuff like that.
Is there like a software that we could use that just easily make an infographic for us, or do we need a good artist to create the whole thing for us?
So I personally would recommend something like Canva, which is free. There's also a paid version as well. And one good one is Adioma. So it's ADIOMA. And I believe that one used to be free, but now it's paid.
Ooh, there you go. A free one is Canva. So get started on it, Indie Devs. Now, that is it for today's episode on how to create an infographic that drives up traffic on your site. I'm Tony Chan from Game Dev Loadout.
And I'm Daniel Dunn from Actual Media.
This session of Indie Game Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for daily marketing strategies to help you find the fan base your game deserves. Don't forget to rate and review the show so we can bring you more valuable content. Until then, keep pushing forward. We'll see you on the next episode.